Alright, here we go. Hello, this is CB Ultra 768, and we are back with Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. And last time, we finished our last day of investigation, where we found out Von Karma was the one behind the murder of the attorney, Hammond, the entire time. He wrote this man, the security guard, Yogi, I think his name is. It's been a while since I played this. He wrote him a letter telling him to do these instructions and kill the guy. And we had evidence against him, but then he tased us because, again, Phoenix Wright being an idiot, it was like, hey, check this out. This evidence proves you were the one who did it. Oh, thanks for giving me that evidence. I'm going to tase you now. And he tased us and he got away. But Maya managed to grab a piece of evidence from him, which was like a bullet. But now we're on our final day of trial to prove Edgeworth is innocent, and he told us to press this guy all he wants, which is not good. So anyway, let's get on with his testimony. I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did. But I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, see? I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. So my testimony yesterday stands as it is. Sorry, excuse me. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we? He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, and I'm going to prove it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, the security guard from the that's what I meant to say. From the DL6 incident, he was a security guard trapped in the elevator with Edgeworth and his father, and he was accused of killing Edgeworth's father. Why? I left the cord. Okay. Alright, press it. Hold it! I call what you did running away, and not just leaving. You heard Larry's testimony and realized you were in danger. Objection! Now, Mr. Wright, there's no need to rush to conclusions. As I said, the witness was not running away. Listen to the testimony. He sure seems relaxed. In fact, they both do. Von Karma and Yanni Yogi. I wasn't running away. Then why did you leave? Objection! He's just about to say why. Is it so hard for you to just quietly listen when someone is talking? If I sat quietly, Edgeworth would be guilty in 3 minutes. Oh yeah, I went to get some food for Polly. Food? Well, Polly is a bit of a gourmand, you see. She only eats these high-quality bird petals from France. They only have them in the big pet shop downtown. But you weren't arrested until this morning. Why didn't you go back to the caretaker's shack? Well, I kind of got lost, you see. Objection! The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to his shack. Yeah, right. Nice try, Von Karma. No one's gonna believe that. I see. So, he was lost. Please, Your Honor, come to your senses. God damn it. Figure I got nothing to do with this. You've lost much of your memory, is that correct? Yeah, seems like it. Then how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory, huh? You know exactly who you are. Objection! The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof. God, how am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old cogger's head? That's impossible. I'm glad you've come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well, witness. Please continue. I want to check my evidence real quick. Do I have something that could prove it's him? Well, I mean, the letter would have, but Wright lost it because of being an idiot. Alright, let's keep pressing. How can you say you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edward and the victim, Robert Hanley. That's why you took revenge on them, right?
Objection! Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible.
I have to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, it's going to be the same thing over and over until the trial ends. Uh-oh.
Might I say something, Mr. Wright?
Yes? Yes, Your Honor?
You've been saying the same thing now over and over. You've been calling the witness's memory of the past, or lack thereof, into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case?
Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case, and no motive. Both of these statements are lies!
Oh my God! I never knew that the guy was lying, even though everybody lies in this courtroom. Order! Order! Mr. Wright, there is a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying you know who this witness is?
That's the case. I don't want to have to repeat. Of course, Your Honor.
Ho ho! Now this is interesting. I would like to know myself. So, who is he?
Don't play dumb, Von Karma.
Mr. Wright, please tell us this witness's name.
It's obviously Yan Yogi. His name is Yan Yogi, a former court bailiff.
Yogi? That name seems familiar. Oh! Yan Yogi from the DL6 incident!
I think the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case.
But what does this mean?
Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive.
Objection!
Uh-oh.
Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This man, this witness, is Yan Yogi. Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court? This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof.
Well, I mean, we established in this world we have DNA testing, right? Can't we take a blood sample from him, and shouldn't his blood and stuff be on record? Or, like, fingerprints? Can't we take his fingerprints?
And allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory.
This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, then I've got nowhere else to go. Nick! How are you going to prove it? How can you prove that he's Yan Yogi? It's okay. It's actually quite simple. So far, if I had to guess, I think it's the bird. Because the bird knows about DL6. Your Honor? Please take this man's fingerprints. Oh yeah, thank you. That's actually what I was saying actually then too. I thought I was going to have to show evidence. But yeah, there we go. Yeah, take his fingerprints. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yan Yogi 15 years ago.
I see. That makes sense.
Huh? Oh, did he mess with his fingers, though?
I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright.
What? Why?
The witness has no fingerprints.
I was about to say, did he bleach his fingers? What? What? No fingerprints? Yes, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. I burned my fingers working with the stuff, yep. What? Yogi, you sneak! You burnt your fingerprints off to hide your past!
Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, I guess we will not be able to prove his identity.
Damn. No!
Well, what will you do, Mr. Wright? Huh? It seems that the case has been decided, no.
No! I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. But no, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way.
There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one.
I know. This is what I was talking about. We gotta bring in Polly. Nick, what are we going to do? I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do?
Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parent for a little comic relief, huh?
Yes, I would actually like to, thank you. Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner, Von Karma. Wait a second. Cross-examine his parrot? What is it, Nick? No, you're not going to... Your Honor, the defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal.
Take Mr. Von Karma up? On my proposal?
Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's parrot!
Oh my god, he's gonna cross-examine a parrot? Wow! Oh, order! Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma? Need you even ask? This is a farce. I object.
Objection! Wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma. I have a right to do as you suggest.
Well, if you are so desperate, then please be my guest.
Huh?
Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences.
Nick, this is crazy!
Well, still want to go through with your little game?
I keep doing that. Of course, you son of a bitch. Let the parrot take the stand. I will cross-examine her, Your Honor.
Oh! This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Von Karma's rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence, except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least, I think so.
Bailiff, bring in the parrot.
Oh my god. I'm slightly remembering this case. Hello. Hey, Polly.
That's quite a bird. Please tell us your name. Name! The witness is ignoring me.
It must hurt to be ignored by a bird.
Very well. Witness, who is your owner? Please, testify for us.
Who is your owner? Hello.
Certainly the most condensed testimony we've had so far. Very well. Begin your cross-examination.
Right. What are you going to do, Nick? I don't know. What do we do, Maya? Who's your owner? We probably gotta show it evidence, and it'll be like, that's it. Let's save real quick. Like if I had to show it evidence, I don't think we really have anything. I mean, probably if we mention the DL6 incident to it. Anyway, let's press. Let's just press through. Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her. Right. What do I say? Oh, we've forgotten something. What's your name? Have we forgotten something? As I recall, 2 days ago. Polly, have we forgotten
something?
Don't forget DL6! Yep. If I can get Polly to say that here, that will prove that the caretaker had something to do with DL6.
Polly, have we forgotten something?
Hello!
That's not what you're supposed to say. Forgot something. We forgot.
Hello!
Uh-oh, it's not working, Nick. She won't say it.
This is ridiculous. Why won't she say it?
Something the matter, Mr. Wright?
Wait. Don't tell me Von Karma expected this. He couldn't have restrained the parrot, could he? Did he train her not to respond when we asked if we'd forgotten anything? Howdy. Witness, you're here to speak. You must speak to me.
Frankly, I can't believe that you're speaking to the parrot.
Well, I guess we should try to get some information out of her. We need to show the judge that her owner is Mr. Yogi.
Yeah, I know. Can we do other options then? Let's see. Yeah. Safe number. Maybe I'll get her to say the number of that safe.
The safe? Why?
Let's just try to get her to say anything, okay?
Honey, what was the number to the safe in the shack?
1228. 1228.
My, what a reckless parrot! Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker.
It actually does. Well, let's say it this way. Because, I mean, that's where he kept the letter. Actually, it does. That's why I had her say it.
Huh, ridiculous! How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. What could possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity?
Let's see, 1226. 1228. December 28th. It did save, so I can reload. Could it be the DL6 incident? Probably not. Like that.
The DL6 case file? What is this obsession you have with that case? Mr. Wright, where in this file is something relating to that safe number?
Oh, we might be on the right track then. Hang on. Save. I was like, I figure it has something to do with DL6. I'll say, wait, when did this happen? Did it happen on the 28th? I think that's when the case happened, so it's either the case summary, I think, or maybe the victim data. Let's try case summary. It's on the case summary page.
The case summary?
Specifically, the date on which the DL6 incident occurred. Okay, yep, I was right.
The date of the incident? December 28th? Why, that's today's date! 15 years ago!
And the number on that safe is 1228.
Oh!
He used the date of the DL6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him!
I see! It certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates. Objection! Puh! This is not tangible proof. I set my ATM card's number to 0001 because I'm number one. This has nothing to do with a date. Nothing. Indeed. Although it is a little weak for evidence in a murder trial, we would need some other corresponding evidence.
Where am I going to find that?
Nick, we're getting close. One more. If we can just get one more piece of evidence.
Right. But what?
Very well. Witness, you may continue.
Wait a minute, let me check something. maybe it's a bullet? Because it looks like it has a date written on there. Like, let's go back to here. Hang on. So, safe number. So, let's get back to here. So, we tried to do... We did the ZL6 incident, but it didn't work. Could it be the bullet? Nope. Admittedly, I don't think the... Uh-oh, I think. Hope you're happy. Okay, sorry. I just... Maybe... It says one more piece of evidence. I mean, I guess let's try the second statement. Maybe it will do something. Maybe it'll add evidence. What's your name? Maybe I should get her to say her name.
Polly, Polly, what's your name? Polly, Polly.
Mr. Wright, I think we've established that this parrot is named Polly. Does this have anything to do with her owner's identity?
I'll say, probably. Yes, it does.
Huh, fascinating. You claim that the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity. Then show us proof.
Nick, don't you think you're taking the bluffing a little too far?
Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, the proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity is... Polly... Wonder what it is, if we even have evidence. Could it be the bird himself? No.
That's right, I hope you,
Uh-oh, wrong again.
That's all.
Witness conditions. Let's try that again. At least I don't lose anything. If I have to, I might cut. Come on. I mean, it has to. Maybe. If not, it has to be the last one. Like, maybe I can get evidence? What if I tried DL6?
The DL6 case file? Objection. That's quite a large file you have there. Which pages is proof on then? Show us, or stop wasting our time. Very well. Mr. Wright, please show us the page. Where in this file is the information to connect to the parent's name?
Suspect data? It's on the suspect data page. This page has all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide, see?
Indeed, it does say that, yes.
What was his fiancée's name?
Polly Jennings! Polly!
Okay. Well, you know what would help? If I could actually read the file. You know, go through it and go, oh, hey, his wife's name is Polly. I didn't even know he had a wife. Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who had committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her.
I see. I guess that is possible. Objection. Bah, a mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix. Well, Mr. Wright, does this make you my granddaughter's fiancé? She's only 7 years old. That's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here. This is a mere coincidence, that's all. True, that is a possibility. However, two coincidences at the same time seem more like a pattern to me.
Okay, so basically we were supposed to show, hey, guess what? The date is the same on the 28th, and the bird is named after his wife.
What are you saying? Summon the caretaker of the boat shop. Immediately!
Okay, phew, we did it. Again, sorry it took me so long.
Oh shit. Witness! Tell us your name! Objection! Wait! This witness, he doesn't remember!
Now, it's okay. No, he's more serious now.
No, it's okay. I've accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done.
Nick, he looks totally different.
This is the real Yogi, I think. Finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years.
Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court.
My name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court.
Oh my God, he saved him serve as a bailiff. I had no idea. Order, order. Yanni Yogi. So, was it you who killed Robert Hammond and tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death?
Yes, it was me. I did it. They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond, he said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So, I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiancé, my social standing. Then, this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought this was my chance after 15 years. This was it. Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets.
Wait a moment! Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean?
I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond. Oh my God.
Von Karma, where is Mr. Yogi? Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession. Then, the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is innocent. In this case, at least. Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand? There are a few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you are cleared of suspicion for this particular case. So, I would like to pass judgment on the murder of Mr. Robert Hammond. Any objections?
I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything?
Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty.
Yay! We did it!
That is all. This court is adjourned.
But the Von Karma thing. Yep.
Objection! Did someone just say objection?
It wasn't Von Karma. Wait, but that means... No. Yep.
Edgeworth? Your Honor, I object to your judgment. Well, what do you mean?
I'm not innocent at all. As we have heard, Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But, revenge for what?
Nick, Edgeworth is trying to confess. He's going to say he's guilty. He's going to tell them he was the murderer in the DS6 incident. He's going to tell them he killed his own dad.
Uh-oh. What do? Objection! The judgment has already been passed. I object to Edgeworth's outburst.
Objection! Didn't something like this happen yesterday, too? I believe a certain witness raised an objection after a guilty verdict was passed.
That would be Larry.
We must hear this new testament. We must hear this new statement. We must hear Miles Edgeworth. He's right. We have a duty to hear Mr. Edgeworth out.
Alright, well let my SD card cool down and then we'll hear him out. Alright, here we go. And yeah, I even figured the trial ain't over yet.
We have a duty to hear Mr. Edgeworth out.
So, yep. Great. All because of the dream.
For 15 years, I have had a reoccurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer.
You mean in the incident where your father died?
From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer, the criminal in the DL6 incident, it was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I am guilty for DL6, the statute of limitations, of which ends today. The culprit is me! That's why I'm pointing at Phoenix Wright!
Why are you pointing to me when you say that?
Order! Order! This is certainly unexpected. The defendant, declared innocent, is confessing to a different crime. A crime for which the statute of limitations runs out today. I'm not really sure how I should deal with this. But it's obvious. We hold a trial right here, right now. We tried this man for his crime for 15 years ago.
Oh my god, wow, 2 trials in one day.
I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess. During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned.
Okay. December 28th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2.
I'm sorry, Wright. I've just wasted all of your effort.
Oh, Mr. Edward, I just don't believe it, sir. I mean, you killed your dad?
I didn't want to believe it myself, Detective. But it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances.
This is crazy! Just crazy!
Huh? Nick! What are you doing?
Huh? Oh. I was just reading through the court record once more. I'm getting my case ready.
Your case? For what?
Huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent.
Huh? What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it! He confessed that he did it in court.
I'm sorry, Edgeworth, but I don't believe your nightmare.
What?
It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me.
Right. My God.
December 28th, 2:30 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 3. Now then, I would like to resume our trial. Judge, Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then, though pointless, let the defense do their cross-examining. The statute of limitations on the DL6 incident runs out today. Though it's unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the books. I see. Does the defense have any objections?
No, Your Honor. Von Karma, you knew this was going to happen from the very beginning, didn't you?
Very well. Will Miles Edgeworth take the stand?
Here we go.
Will the witness state his name and profession?
Miles Edgeworth, I'm a prosecuting attorney.
Mr. Edgeworth, 15 years ago, you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct?
It is correct.
Then testify about this matter to the court.
When Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That will be the key. But only if I can get it to work.
Please, please.
I'm assuming he's talking about the bullet. Like, I'm guessing the ballistics probably don't match the bullet that supposedly killed his father. The DL6 incident. That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all.
And until now, you thought this memory was a dream?
We were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out, and I lost my memory of the events.
Ugh, the same claim Mr. Yogi had made. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Yes, Your Honor. There you go. So I guess press... Howdy. What was the trial your father was involved in on that day? I don't remember things very clearly. Only 2 things. I know my father lost and Mr. Bankama was the prosecuting attorney.
Oh my God! Oh. Mr. Bankama, you were handling that case? It was 15 years ago. I don't remember the details.
That was when Edgewood pointed out the problem with Bankama's evidence. As we left. Hold it. So, there were 3 people, including yourself, trapped in that elevator? Yes, myself, my father, and young Yogi. You were fine at first. We were fine at first, but then as time passed, and no one came to help. My father and Mr. Yogi lost composure and began to argue. What did you do then? I was a 9-year-old boy at the time. What could I do? I was scared, trembling in the corner. But then... Just then something heavy fell at my feet. Hold it. What was it? A pistol. I assume it was the bailiff, the Annie Yogi's. The safety must have come off when it fell from his holster.
And you picked it up. What happened next?
I picked it up and threw it. Hold it. Did you know it was a pistol when you threw it? I think I knew. I knew it was dangerous. But the air was getting so thick I panicked.
So, you're saying that you threw the pistol at Mr. Yogi?
I was in a daze. A moment later, there was a single shot. The gun fired once. Yes, I think after I threw it, I lost consciousness. Since then, they've echoed in my head every day. That gunshot and that horrible scream. The scream? It was a terrible scream. I'll never forget. To this day? Yes, I can practically hear it now. I doubt I will ever forget that scream as long as I live. There it is. One part of that testimony clearly contradicts the evidence. But I don't know what it means. I better find out quick. So that's it right there. The scream. Why was there a scream? I wonder. Can I go... Oh, is this the beginning of his testimony? Hang on. It's about the scream. I picked it up. Terrible scream. It's saved. I wonder. I think we have to present the bullet here. Nope. Yeah. Okay, no. I thought that was it. Where did he say the contradiction was? Was it here? Gunshot. Scream. Yeah, okay, so this is the one. Hang on. This day, practically here. I doubt I'll ever forget that scream. There it is. One part of the contradicts the evidence. I don't know what it means. So okay, so yeah, I have to find evidence that connects to that. Hang on. So let's get back to that statement. So it's the last statement. So we have to present some kind of evidence. Let's see. Maybe the scene of the crime? No. Or maybe it's the DL6 incident? Like, we have to show evidence here. This is the point. No. What the hell? Where is it? Found in the victim's body, ballistic markings. Like, I thought it was gonna be this. Taken from Gloria Edgeworth. Still bears ballistic markings. I thought that would have been it. No, I was gonna say, what am I doing? Oh man, what the hell's the evidence? Because he says this is the contradiction. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. What does this contradict? It has nothing to do with all this evidence here. I mean, I tried the bullet. That did nothing. Yeah, it's not the bullet. But again, if it was that, the music would stop. Can I present the bullet here? No. Man, yeah, I might have to look this up. I have no idea, like, what evidence? Like, it can't be anything with this stuff. It's not the photograph for some reason. I mean, could it be the photograph? I mean, look at that. Why is there a bullet hole there? No. Let me see. A moment later, there was a gunshot and a scream. I picked up into it. Yeah, if I get this, I'm gonna probably look it up after this. There it is! Okay, I like figured it either has to do with that last statement or it's the gunshot. So, there was only one gunshot? Sorry about that for taking forever. Jesus. Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and the scream. Then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came.
I see!
No, Your Honor. Unfortunately, you don't.
Huh?
Take a look at this. Yeah, I was about to say, I just noticed the photo. There's like a bullet hole. This is a photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago, and in it lies a clear contradiction to Mr. Edgeworth's testimony. Okay, so that's what we were supposed to point out. Like, we see him dead, but why is there a bullet hole near the elevator?
Well, I can see the victim, Gregory Edgeworth, lying there. But what do you mean, a contradiction?
Just like that, the judge's clueless, as always. Show the judge where the contradiction is in the photo. There we go, yep. As should be obvious, the contradiction is here.
I see! A bullet hole in the door!
Your Honor, Miles Edgeworth testifies that there was only one gunshot. However, according to this photograph, not one, but two shots were fired. Oh, okay, I get what he's saying. So if he's saying, wait, if there was a bullet that killed his father, then why is there another bullet hole in the elevator? One shot hit the victim, the other hit the elevator door. I ask you then, why did Miles Edgeworth hear only one gunshot?
Objection! This photograph does seem to affirm a second shot. However, when was the hole in the elevator made?
it might have been there before the incident occurred. If it was there before, it has nothing to do with this incident. Mr. Wright, do you have proof that this bullet hole was caused at the time of the incident?
Yes. Your Honor, I think I will be able to show you proof.
What? Impossible.
Now, Mr. Montcalm, save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. Very well, Mr. Wright, show us your proof.
I'm guessing it's the bullet. Because that was the only bullet at the incident.
What do you have that proves the bullet hole in the door was related to this incident?
It has to be this.
Mr. Wright, please think how we feel having to look at this evidence time and time again. Every time you show us ridiculous evidence, I feel mocked.
I mean, I really don't mean any harm by it, Your Honor. No. Alright, that was wrong. Okay. I thought it was the bullet. Not yet. Alright. Proves at the bullet hole. Could it be the photo again? No. I'm just gonna keep guessing, I guess. I mean... Well, I will say, wait, it's probably a DL6 incident. The case file itself. Yep, okay. I was about to say, it's probably, it's the file. Your Honor, the answer is in this file.
Objection! You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you? I don't accept this evidence unless you can tell us what page it's on. Which page shows the link between this bullet hole and the DL6 incident?
Probably in the case summary. That's right. Please think. Okay, no. Maybe it's the suspect data. God damn it! Fine, it's the victim. See this? Sorry, guys. I'm terrible. I'm not doing great on this case. Victim data, okay? Look at the victim data in this file. It says quite plainly the murder weapon was fired twice. Well, again, I can't see that. Again, you're supposed to, I guess, memorize dialogue before the trial just so you know, oh yeah, you're supposed to use that. Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot. Yet the murder weapon was fired twice.
Oh my God, Order! Miss Wright, what are you driving at?
It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else.
Miss Wright, but who could that someone else be?
The murderer, of course.
Objection! I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasy got out of hand. Mr. Wright, look once more at the DL6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page.
The case summary page. That's on page 1.
Look what is written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene.
Huh?
If the pistol was indeed been fired 2 times, then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene.
He does have a point.
That second bullet has never been found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of this matter. The whole truth. It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door.
Oh, he's got a point. Okay, this is where we show the bullet now, right?
Order! I will have order! Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly. That the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, As Mr. Montgomery says, the second bullet fired was not found. It is highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked this second bullet. So, all we have is the single bullet fired. I'm afraid I have to discount the defense's claim. I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter.
Gah! How did this happen? I don't believe that the second bullet didn't exist. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident? Idiot! It's the freaking bullet in the bag that Maya got you.
What are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising an objection?
I'm sorry, Maya.
What?
It looked like I was wrong.
Nick?
If the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing.
No! But you said you'd do it, Nick! You said you'd get Edward declared innocent!
I'm sorry. It's just, when I saw the photograph, I thought that 2 shots had been fired. I was so certain of it. I thought I'd won. I thought there was another person, someone else who fired the killing shot. But now, I was wrong to think it could be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years.
Nick!
Well, it seems that we have finally cleared up this incident. Only 1 bullet was found at the scene of the crime. That shot was fired by Miles Edward. Precisely. I would like to ask one thing of Miles Edward before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to this trial so far?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any objections?
No. No, I do not.
So you killed your father, though that was not your intention.
Yes, I did.
Oh no! He's accepted the guilt!
Very well. The statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edwards runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce a verdict on the defendant today, right here. Right now. Indeed. Does anyone have any objections?
I've been here before. It's just like my first day in court. There's so many things I know I should be saying, but my mind's gone blank. I can't find the words.
Mr. Wright?
You have to object, man. Again, fucking bullet. I already know this. It's a bullet. Objection! Your Honor? I object.
Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object, huh?
Well,
Nick?
I don't know. His case is perfect. No, it's not.
Oh no!
Gah! It must exist. The second bullet. Oh! What? What did you just say?
Nothing!
The second bullet must exist? But where? Someone took it.
It seems waiting is not going to produce us any answers from Mr. Wright.
Wait, Your Honor.
Huh?
The second bullet, it existed.
What? But we've just heard proof that it did not exist.
I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here. It's just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened.
But who?
The murderer.
Objection. The murderer. Then tell us, just who is this murderer?
I'm still thinking about that one.
Huh. So, the criminal took the second bullet. But why? First of all, how would they have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet?
Was there a pressing need? The murderer had to find it. The murderer didn't need it. I kind of almost want to go with need it, because I think I remember. If it's wrong, I can load it. Why would the murderer have spent the time to look for that stray bullet? I haven't got a clue.
What's wrong, Mr. Wright? The murderer had no reason to take that bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true.
Ark! Had to take it. Had to take it. The murderer? What does that mean? You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken.
Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor? I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene. Yes, I'm remembering this now. But, the murderer had to take that bullet.
Had to, Mr. Wright? What do you mean?
Well, for instance. For instance, what? Maybe the bullet, hit the murderer?
The bullet hit the murderer?
Just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there. You know? Oh. Wait a second. I was just talking off the top of my head, but what if that's what really happened?
Let me get this straight. So, at the time of the murderer themselves was shot, and they left with the second bullet still inside of them, thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime?
Yes, I guess that's how you could work, yes.
But there's a problem with that. The others who people rescued from the elevator, Miles Edwards and Yeti Yogi, were both unharmed. So that would mean...
The murderer came from outside, yes.
Oh my god, there was a murderer outside!
Oh boy. The two men fight inside the
elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up a pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges, and the bullet...
I'm assuming the judge is talking.
The bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. The boy loses consciousness. Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside. Mr. Wright, you are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known.
If that was Phoenix Wright, then sorry. I didn't know.
I can tell you're grasping yet. I cannot deny the possibility of what you say. Objection. What are you saying? Deny it. Deny it. No one involved with the incident was wounded. There was no murderer.
No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right. I can't think of anyone.
Hey, Nick!
Huh?
I just thought of something really crazy.
Crazy?
Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday?
Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
Wow!
It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you say. Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting.
Yeah, I do remember that.
What if Von Karma didn't take that vacation because of shock?
But took it because he was injured.
Which would mean
It could only mean one thing.
he was the murderer in the TL6 incident.
He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth.
It was Von Karma.
Oh, man.
Something wrong, Mr. Wright. You seem dazed.
No, Your Honor.
Well, you have indicated the possibility that the murderer came from the outside. Can you give us the name of the suspect?
Uh-oh. Should I come out and say it now? Say it. Saved it. Your Honor? Hang on, I gotta let the SD card cool down again. We're almost out of time. Sorry this is taking so long. Again, it's taking so long because I was messing up. But oh well. Alright, we're back. Your Honor, there's a suspect. One lone suspect.
Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect?
But, my hands are shaking.
The what?
Von Karma! Von Karma? Like what?
You mean the Von Karma, the prosecutor, the one standing right over there? Bah. You don't object? Huh. I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outbreak with my objection?
Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident. Yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason?
So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident? Fascinating. Prove it. I would have needed surgery, no? Where did I go under the knife at, Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor to operate on me. Have him testify.
Nick, let's find out who his doctor is.
It's no use. Edward? I know Von Karma perhaps too well. He's perfect. He couldn't leave any clues. He probably didn't go undergo surgery. That would leave his doctor as a witness. God, nobody's that perfect.
So what, Nick? Did Von Karma pour the bullet out by himself? That's insane.
No, he couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself. Wait, what does that mean? That bullet has to be somewhere, but where?
Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot?
Can we finally show the bullet? Alright, Von Karma, I'll prove it. And I'll even use evidence. I know how you like it so much. Alright, here we go.
What?
The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is...
What exactly is that?
Sorry. What?
Judge if you would.
Oh, fuck you. What? That wasn't it? Oh, come on. I want to use a bullet. What evidence proves Von Karma was shot? Okay. God damn it, I'm on the finale and I fucking mess up. Are you kidding me? What is the evidence? Prove you shot. No. God damn it! This sucks. Oh, I remember now! The metal detector! If the bullet, because yeah, we're thinking the bullet is still inside of him. So if he didn't take it out, we use the metal detector. Von Karma is perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery leaving an evidence trial. So then I ask, where is that bullet? I think it's unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself.
You don't mean...
I do. Yeah, okay, I remember. There's a possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma. Yeah, that's what I already knew this, but I was like, what is the evidence that we're supposed to show? I'm like, oh, the metal detector. We'll use the metal detector to see if the bullet's inside of his shoulder. Okay.
Is that even possible? For all these years?
Well, there's one way to find out. We could use this metal detector. Well, Von Karma, I'm going to run this over you and see what we find.
Objection! Objection! I refuse! You refuse? But refusing, this means you acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you! Order!
Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector.
Objection! Judge, I call for suspension of his trial. This is an invasion of privacy.
Objection! The statute of limitations runs out on this case today. It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now.
Enough! I permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Wakama, you will submit yourself to the testing.
Nick, what does this mean?
I don't know, but we have to give it a shot. We did it. It reacted. Something inside of his right shoulder. The bullet. Mr. Von Karma? You. It was you. It was you.
I was afraid this would happen, and so I remained silent. Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident.
What? Okay, this is where we're at. He's gonna make up some bullshit, but this is where the bullet has to come in. This is where the bullet has to come in. Because it says something about ballistics, so we'll have to prove that the bullet in his shoulder has the same ballistics as the bullet we found.
I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6.
Wow, I guess he's got a point. Yeah.
But Mr. Wakama, can you prove that? Prove? I have no obligation to prove anything. It is Mr. Wright who must prove something here, not I. But Mr. Wright, well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from the DL6 incident? Of course he can. You don't have any of the DL6's evidence.
Yep, here it is. That's because you took it all out of the record room yesterday. Come on, Wright, you got it.
With no proof, you cannot.
Ooh. Technical difficulties.
Okay, let's hope that doesn't happen again. Sorry, I think my battery overheated, so it stopped at around 7 minutes. So sorry about that. Alright, let's finish this.
So sorry, Mr. Wright.
Oh shit, I accidentally muted it. No, I'm the one who should be sorry, Mr. Von Karma. Yes, I accidentally muted it. There we go.
What?
You were close. 1 day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof.
What?
Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edward? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final proof. There we go. Finally.
That's a bullet? Where did you get that from?
This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edward. The bullet is preserved quite nicely with all the ballistic markings intact.
Ballistic markings.
You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago.
Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate.
Yep. We have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edward's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We could analyze both bullets. Then, if the markings match, we would know that both bullets had been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol. In other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edward. Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet. And solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma?
That scream. I've heard that scream before. Wait, I know. My God.
Help! I can't breathe!
Quiet. I said quiet. You're not making this any easier.
Stop breathing my air! I'll stop you! Stop breathing my air! Get away! Just get away! Get away from my father!
Bang.
It's that scream I heard in the elevator 15 years ago. Von Karma, it was you who screamed.
Oh my God, it was Von Karma the whole time. I had no idea. Mr. Von Karma?
Only you would dare to find me. So, it was you.
And your father on my curse. Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record. And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never break. I'll bury you with my birth. Death.
Jesus Christ. 15 years earlier.
Chief Prosecutor, I am sorry.
Von Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you.
I was careless.
I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time.
Edgeworth!
It was all a shock,
It was a shock, nothing like any I've ever heard before. Me, penalized. It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly, I found myself in the darkness. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went out into the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then, there was a noise. I was in pain, a horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Just then, the lights came back on. The elevator doors opened before my eyes. I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen desperation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was destiny. In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died never knowing who had shot him. Later he spoke through a medium blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime. Who would have thought that another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge, what? What are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now, end it. But very well.
we did it.
It appears that we have come to a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later, Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
Yes, Your Honor?
You were innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare.
Yes, Your Honor.
This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty again.
Yay! We did it. Oh, battery's running out.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Hopefully we'll be able to do this before the battery runs out. December 28th, 5:38 p.m. District Court, defendant lobby number 2.
Nick! We did it! Did you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you cracked him, Nick. Cracked!
pretty close, though. I'm sure we had it.
I know, I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. But now it's all just a good memory.
So, it's finally over, Edgeworth.
Right.
Yeah?
I'm not sure how to say this.
I know. Try. Thank you.
I see. Thank you, Wright.
You're welcome.
I think you could have done better than that.
Nah, sorry. I'm not good at this sort of thing.
You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth.
She's got you there.
Whoops!
Oh, whoops. That's what he's saying. Whoops!
Amazing, pal. You pulled through just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month. But who cares?
See, Mr. Edgeworth, you should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you.
Huh. I see. Whoop. I feel foolish.
Don't worry, take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it.
It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth like this. I'm guarded. Hey, y'all.
Laura!
Hey. Y'all were great in there. Thank you. Yo, Edgeworth, congrats.
Thank y'all very much.
I knew you were innocent from the start, cause just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand in the cookie jar even if no one was there.
You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you?
Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, eh? Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta? Who, me? Oh, I went back to college. I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick. Really? That's too bad. Huh? Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park? Huh? Oh, God.
It's over, Nick! My life is over, man!
God damn it. But why the sad face, Larry? What happened now?
Oh, like Nick, man! I'm not long for this world, man!
You don't look sick.
It's Keon's. She's going to live in Paris. Paris, Nick, man! She's leaving me behind, man!
Should have seen that coming.
Yo, Edgy! Like, there you are! Yes, here I am. Congrats, Edgy! Here, a little gift from me in collaboration.
Oh, celebration.
Celebration? That's unusual for you. Harry Butts, you came along tonight too? My treat, pal. Huh? Thanks. Like, looking forward to it, man. Yo, Nick. That's the suit that questioned me. When he says treat, that's not police talk for prison food, right? Right, man?
I think you'll be fine, Larry.
Right.
Yeah? What's up?
That envelope that Larry gave me, it's got money in it.
Well, yeah, that's not that strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes.
It's $38, right?
Huh? What a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either. $38 exactly?
Nick? Wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school?
$38? No. No!
Larry, it was you!
What are you so surprised about, right?
Huh?
Larry was absent that day from school, right? But that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect.
What?
Think back to that day 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came into school anyway. Then he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history. I never was, like, good at history, man.
Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you? I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember?
Yeah, too well.
Right. You may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the butt.
I know.
Really, right? I'm surprised you didn't figure it out.
Well, like this sure is an unexpected turn of events, huh, man?
Edgeworth.
Huh? You should have told me!
Now, Nick, it was 15 years ago. Don't think the statute of limitations has... don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth?
I'd say so, yes.
There you have it, man!
Gah. Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of you. Because of what you two did.
Well, you have always been something of an insufferable emotionalist.
Yeah, like, and you get worked up too easily, man.
The death sentence for both of you. Man, if I only had known, I'd have become a prosecutor.
The same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought that I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all. Edgeworth, I want to switch, right?
Hey, y'all, line up. I'll take a photo.
Hey, photo time! Let's go!
And after that, get on me.
Yay!
Take that picture. Detective Gumshoe took us out on the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom, even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention. December 29th, 5:02 a.m., Brighton Cole offices.
Whoa, I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts.
Huh? It's still only 5. Maybe I should go back to sleep. Huh? What's this? A letter?
Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm your spirit medium, in training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edward too. I wanted to help you, but I couldn't. I was useless. So I decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick.
Goodbye, Maya. Goodbye? What time is it? Gah! The first trains for the mountains have left already. To the station. First train to the mountains have left already. To the station. So she's leaving. I guess I'm too late.
Hey! Nick!
Maya! Awkward. So, you're leaving?
Yeah, it's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay?
Hold it! Well, wait! I like that.
What?
I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help.
Huh?
On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice.
You heard my sister?
Yes, only her voice, but still. It was at the very end when I thought we'd lose everything.
Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped Mr. Grossberg and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick.
But you were the one who stopped on Karma, Maya.
Huh? I didn't do anything. All I did was wander around in a daze.
Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped.
Evidence?
Show Maya evidence. Cheer her up. Obviously the bullet.
A bullet?
Von Karma was convicted. convinced he had taken all the evidence pertaining to DL6. But you were the one who
Confound it! The batteries are dead!
Alright, sorry about that. As Adam West said, the battery ran out. Alright, here we go. Let's finish this episode. Jesus, so much crap's been happening in this episode. Anyway, but you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma. And you were the one who gave it to me.
Nick!
Thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you.
I'll be back soon.
Huh?
I'm going to complete my training and come back.
Okay. I'll be waiting.
Of course you will. You can't run that office by yourself. You're hopeless.
I don't know about that. Oh, better get going, Maya.
So, this is it.
See you soon, Maya. Yay! Well, good luck, Maya.
Thanks, Nick.
No problem. And so, my story ends. Time to turn a new page. And say goodbye to the no-vice defense attorney that I once was. Now, a new story begins. With the same old crazy cast of characters.
Huh! Don't think you've graduated yet, amateur. Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim?
Yes, Your Honor. Uh-oh, I got a bad feeling about this. Objection! Yay, we did it! Well, not really, right? Hang on.
Well, hey, pal, Mr. Edward came down to the precinct to wish me a Happy New Year. Talk about a pleasant surprise. Woo! Detective comes too. Then he hung his head low and went right back outside. Kind of like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh?
But again, this technically ain't the end of the first game, because there's actually one more episode, episode 5, I think. Because again, technically, the game was supposed to end at episode 4, but they added an episode.
Oh, Nick, haven't seen him lately. Who, me? I've been working at the top cheese. That Missy's a nice lady, and she's not exactly what you call cheap, huh? Huh? Oh, she's in Hawaii right now. Yeah, man.
Oh, they said they haven't seen me for a while? But I mean, if it was just these 4 episodes, the game's pretty fun. Though again, I was having trouble.
Who, right? Yeah, I remember him. I heard he's been busy lately. You know, not to ring my own bell, but I sort of taught him everything that he knows. I'm sure he's grateful.
Yeah, sure, Payne. But I mean, yeah. Overall, the experience was fun. And again, it did feel good that I finally figured it out towards the end. I was like, oh, that! Because I was doing things out of order. Phoenix Wright? Huh. Ah, the defense attorney for whom I wrote that advocate for, yes. Oh, you should know I've taken over management of the Great Water Hotel. Should you be in the area, please stop by. So this is a couple years or something later, I guess? Interesting. And somebody's asking, like, hey, do you know where Phoenix Wright is?
Oh, it's you. Phoenix Wright? Ah, yes, me as understudy. I wonder how he's doing. Haven't seen him of late. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemons, you see?
There he goes again about those lemons. But I mean, it does feel good that even though I went through so many mistakes, I finally figured it out. I was like, yeah, like the pieces came together, like, oh yeah, the metal detector. Phoenix Wright? Is he an actor? Wow, I'm not buying it. You can't be a star with a name like Phoenix. Did you know that DVD? Now I know what a DVD is. Everything these days, how am I supposed to know? Jesus Christ, old bag. Look at this cute little credit sequence. We're just going through all the characters we met. Hey, well,
I'm pleased to announce the Pink Princess is a hit. I sure owe that Mr. Wright a great deal. Oh, and I'm keeping my face out of the public eye till the show's over. I wouldn't want to ruin any kid's dreams, you know.
Good idea. Not saying you're ugly, but, you know. But overall, this experience was fun. But again, it's not over. I think there's going to be a 5th episode after this.
Oh, I got a letter from Maya the other day. It sounds like she caught a cold standing under a waterfall. I wanted to visit, but didn't have time, so I lent her some pink princess trading cards. She said she can't buy them where she is. What kind of place is she living at anyway? The kind of place that doesn't allow that. But yeah, I can't wait to get into the 2nd and 3rd game.
Right? Who's that? You want to talk? Let's talk Pink Princess, alright? But, you know, I snuck into the studio the other day, and I saw her. The one inside the Pink Princess suit. Ugh, what a dog. It was kind of a shock for a boy of my tender age.
Oh no! You saw Will Powers getting in that outfit? Oh dear. He's like, ugh. Hey.
Yeah, I remember, right? That lawyer guy. Me? I'm in training to become a paranormal photographer. You know that picture I took of everyone? Well, just behind them, there's a ghost. For real. Now that's talent. I'm gonna be famous.
Nice! She's actually not wrong. She probably saw Mia in the photo. Mia was in the photo with us. Oh, that's funny. Hey, yep, there it is. Nice. That's cute.
Capcom.
Oh! Hold it! Turnabout goodbyes. Yep. A brand new episode has been added. Yep. So, okay, we'll start the preview with this episode. But yeah, like I said, I even saw it on here. So yeah, like I said, originally the game ended with only 4 episodes, but apparently they went back and added 1 episode. And I wonder, did they add this to get everybody ready for Justice for All, I guess? Because as we saw from that title screen, those are characters from Justice for All, especially the girl we saw. If I remember correctly, she's a forensic scientist, basically. Well, let's get a preview of episode 5 and see what happens. Whoa, look at these cutscenes now. They're so more dynamic. Whoa. That's cool. Whoa. Oh my god, wow, look at this cutscene. Damn, this is pretty cool. 2 people. Whoa. Oh. We got a double murder. So they happened in 2 separate buildings, huh? Oh my god. It's been 2 months since Maya left the office. 2 months without a single trial. I've had offers, but none I took. That is, until the day that girl showed up. February 22nd, 10:02 a.m. Wright & Co. law offices. So this takes place, as he said, 2 months after the Von Karma trial, huh? He hasn't been working since. Jesus, how are you staying in your office? Gotta pay that rent. Why do I come here to the office every day? It's not like I want to work.
There you are! There you are! Finally! Where have you been?
Trying to make her sound nerdy.
My sister's on trial! Tomorrow.
Who are you?
It doesn't matter who I am. It only matters who you are! The famous defense attorney, Mia Fey! You're not Mia Fey, are you?
I am not, but Miss Mia Fey no longer works here.
So, you are the coffee boy?
I'm Phoenix Wright, a defense attorney.
Right. Wait! You're the Phoenix Wright? The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case?
Yes, that's correct. wasn't Edric who was murdered, though.
That's a relief then. You're better than nobody.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now.
But you are Phoenix Wright, right? You, the undefeated defense attorney.
Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but you'll have to try elsewhere.
Please, I'm out of time.
But
Please, you have to help. It's my sister.
oh, yeah, I was gonna say this girl reminds him of Maya. Maya, could it be? Okay, I'll hear you out.
Really? Thank you so much. My name's Emma Sky. I'm a scientific investigator.
Scientific investigator? Alright. So yeah, like I said, even though they gave the credits, as Phoenix said, he was like, hold it! We are far from done with Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. So, again, I hope you all enjoyed. And again, sorry if this video has gone on really long. But we will be back with our first day of investigation for episode 5 and the final episode to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. So stay tuned for that. Bye.